James, do you like your smart speaker?
Yes, it's great. Do you want to buy one?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know much about them.
They're so convenient. I talk to my smart speaker and it looks up things.
When I want to find information, I use my smartphone.
Finding information is easier with a smart speaker.
Okay, what else can you do with one?
You can check the weather, shop for things, and schedule things on your calendar. You can do it all with just your voice.
Wow, it can do almost everything.
You can also control a smart home.
My home isn't very smart. I won't use it for that.
Do you know about smart speakers? These days, everyone looks up things on their smartphones. Smart speakers make looking up things even easier. You just talk to the speaker. You can ask it to find information or do other things. You can schedule things on your calendar or control your smart home. You can also check the weather, find the spelling of a word, shop online, and much more. You can do all this with just your voice. Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English. Happy Monday. My name's Pauline. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi friends, my name is Peter. Let's learn something new together.
Hey, today we get to talk about technology.
Oh, that's right. Smart speakers.
Okay, this is a new thing to talk about. Have you heard of smart speakers before, Peter?
Well, yes, I have. I have a few friends that own them. Sometimes they will bring them out to show us and we might play around with it and see what it can do. And I'm surprised. These speakers can do quite a few things.
Well, I'm glad you know about it because I don't know a lot about them, and we're going to be talking a lot about this device today. And when we talk about technology, we use this word, device. It's like the word thing, but for technology.
Oh, that's right, device. So do you like to try out new technology when the latest thing comes out? Are you the first to stand in line to buy it?
No.
Pauline's shaking her head no.
Technology kind of scares me. I always feel like it's very hard to learn, and I already know how to use the old thing. I'd just rather let my husband get excited about the new technology, learn how to use it, and then later maybe I'll try.
Okay, so people that are excited to try new things, especially new technology, they're called early adapters. So they're the first to learn how to use it and then teach people like Pauline and me how to use it later.
The late adapters.
That's right.
Well, let's talk about this phrase, try out. When we use this, we're talking about using a new thing for the first time. We're trying it out.
Right, and today we're trying out new things like this new speaker. So friends, make sure as you're learning your new English, you try it out as well. Okay, let's go to Jack for today's keywords.
Hello, 我们今天的主题是 Smart Speaker 智慧型音箱。James 说，你想要查资料的时候，只要对着智慧型音箱说出来，它就可以帮你查到资料。It looks up things for you。这里的 look up 就是查询的意思。Taylor 说，他都是用智慧型手机找资料的。She uses her smartphone to find information。名词 information 就是资讯。James 说 ，Smart Speaker 还可以帮你记录行程。You can schedule things on your calendar。名词 calendar 在这里指的是行事历或者是日程表。甚至你家如果有智慧型的居家装置 ，Smart Speaker 还可以帮你开灯或关电视，做很多的事。 It can also control a smart home. 动词 control 就是控制。有了这个智慧型音箱，你只要用说的，你的声音下指令，就可以做好多的事情。You can do almost everything with your voice. 名词 voice 指的是人的声音。
James, do you like your smart speaker?
Yes, it's great. Do you want to buy one?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know much about them.
They're so convenient. I talk to my smart speaker and it looks up things.
When I want to find information, I use my smartphone.
Finding information is easier with a smart speaker.
So Taylor starts the conversation. Do you like your smart speaker? So that must mean that James already has one.
Right, and James likes it a lot. When you like something a lot, you can say, it's great.
So what about you? Do you like smart speakers?
Ooh, I don't even really understand smart speakers. I don't have one yet. I don't think my husband has one yet.
Well, I'm sure he'll tell you when you do. Yes, I like smart speakers. I think they're very fun. They're very small and they're very loud. It's amazing how much you can do with them.
Okay, but you don't have one yet, right? So do you want to buy one?
No, not really. I have to think about it. I'll say maybe not yet.
Okay, you thought about it. Do you want to buy one?
Maybe one day.
No, Peter, do you want to buy one? That's today's calendar phrase.
Do you want to buy one?
Do you want to buy one? 你想买一个吗？
Do you sell hot dogs?
Yes. Do you want to buy one?
Do you sell drinks?
Yes. Do you want to buy one?
Do you sell donuts?
Yes. Do you want to buy one?
No, thanks. I want pizza.
Oh, sorry. We sell everything but that.
Do you want to buy one?
Do you want to buy one? 你想买一个吗？
Well, that's a fun phrase. Try using it when you can. So, what about Taylor? Does she want to buy one? Does she want a smart speaker?
She is thinking about it, but she doesn't know very much about them.
Well, we already know that James likes his. He says that they're so convenient, and he talks to his smart speaker and looks up things.
That would be very convenient. You could just look things up by talking to it.
Look something up or look up something. We do this all the time when I want to learn a new fact or check something online. I look it up.
How do you look up something that you want to know? What are some different ways you look things up?
Well, you might look something up in a book or go to the library to find the answer.
When I want to find information, I use my smartphone. I will check my map to see where I'm going or to find out information about the time of a movie or a concert.
Right, so I might say, hey, Pauline, can you look up the time for that movie?
Right, so looking something up is when you are trying to find information. You need to know something, you need to find that information, so you look it up. And a smart speaker might make that easier.
That's right, finding information is easier with a smart speaker. And that's a good sentence. Here is Jack to teach us all about it.
James 觉得比起智慧型手机，用智慧型音箱找资料更容易一些。Finding information is easier with a smart speaker. 这个句子的主词是 finding information， 找资料这件事。句型 easier with something 表示用某样东西会更简单一些。比如说，吃蛋糕的时候，你会用汤匙还是叉子呢 Eating cake is easier with a fork. 用叉子容易一点。或者从我们家到芝加哥去，还是开车比较容易。Getting to Chicago is easier with a car.
Thanks, Jack. Pauline, I think that now we have some time to practice using this big word information and the phrase look up.
Okay, well, let's start with information. We can say, oh, I have some information about that. Or, can you find some information about that?
Right, and when we talk about information, we use the word a lot or a little. That's a lot of information or a little information.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, here's a little information for you. It's time for a break. Don't worry though, we'll be right back. Right after this.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, friends. Today we're learning lots of things, and one of those is this phrase, look up, and we have many more phrases like that.
Let's show a small conversation where we would use this. Hey, Peter, can you look up the showtime for tonight's movie?
Sure, I can check out when it is. Hey, can you find out if we can get some seats in the front?
Well, sure. All right, good practice. Friends, let's go on to the next conversation.
Okay, what else can you do with one?
You can check the weather, shop for things, and schedule things on your calendar. You can do it all with just your voice.
Wow, it can do almost everything.
You can also control a smart home.
My home isn't very smart. I won't use it for that.
Okay, so far we have learned that finding information is easier with a smart speaker.
Maybe it is easier, but maybe you think that finding information is easier with a smartphone. What do you think?
Ooh, like I said, I'm not sure yet. I just think it will take me a little time to learn how to use the speaker, and I already know how to use my smartphone. So right now, the smartphone sounds easier to me.
Right, I think a smart speaker is easier for those quick answers. What's the temperature outside? But when there's harder things to look up, I will need my smartphone.
That's a good point. But it is true that a smart speaker is convenient. You can do a lot of things with it.
Okay, what else can you do with one?
Well, you can check the weather, shop for things, and schedule things on your calendar.
Do you schedule things on a calendar?
I do, but I'm really not very techy. I don't use my smartphone even. I actually have a book that I open and I write down my schedule.
Right, so when you schedule something, you're finding the time and the date to do it. And that's very important. It keeps us organized.
That's right. Well, let's learn more about this from Jack. Here he is to tell us more.
我们一般讲到 schedule， 都是把它当名词行程表、时刻表的意思。比如说，我下周一要出差，所以我要把它记下来。I'll put it on my schedule. 明天下午有没有空开个会呢？ Wait, let me check my schedule. 我来查一下我的行程表。但是今天 James 说，使用智慧型音箱可以在行事历上安排行程。You can schedule things on your calendar. 这里的 schedule 是动词，安排行程，列入行程表的意思。所以我们也可以说 I scheduled the meeting for next Tuesday. 我把会议列入了下周二的行程表了。A guest is scheduled to visit us tomorrow. 一位客人被安排在明天来访。这是 schedule 做动词的用法。
Thanks for the help, Jack. Well, schedule can be a thing, and it can also be an action. So I have a schedule for my day. First, I'll eat breakfast, then I'll go to work, I'll answer my emails. That is your schedule for the day. Or we can use it as an action. I will schedule you at 2 p.m. I'll see you then.
Well, it would be useful to have a smart speaker that schedules things for you. And the whole point of the device is that you can do it all just with your voice. Voice is a key word today. I have a beautiful voice.
You have a loud voice.
Hey, Peter!
And everyone can hear how beautiful it is. People say that my voice is very quiet and calm. Friends, what is your voice like?
Well, Taylor is getting excited about buying a smart speaker. She says, wow, it can do almost everything.
I am not sure about that. She is just excited.
Yeah, I agree.
James says that it can also control a smart home.
Ooh, control something. If I control something, I can tell that thing to stop, go, turn on, turn off. I control it.
For any piece of technology, any device, there is a way to control it. You control a smart speaker with your voice.
You control a TV with a remote control, right?
That's right.
Well, James mentions a smart home. What is that?
Well, a smart home means you can control the home, like turning up and down the temperature, turning on and off the lights from your phone or something like that. Well, friends, we've learned a lot, and now it's time to review. Let's look at those key words together.
Here's your first keyword for today. Look up. Look up. Please look up the meaning of this word.
Information. Information. Can you give me more information?
Calendar. Calendar. I have her birthday on my calendar.
Control. Control. Use this to control the AC.
Voice. Voice. I hear Nancy's voice. All right, friends, those are your keywords for today. Keep on practicing. And now let's review today's conversation one more time together.
James, do you like your smart speaker?
Yes, it's great. Do you want to buy one?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know much about them.
They're so convenient. I talk to my smart speaker and it looks up things.
When I want to find information, I use my smartphone.
Finding information is easier with a smart speaker.
Okay, what else can you do with one?
You can check the weather, shop for things, and schedule things on your calendar. You can do it all with just your voice.
Wow, it can do almost everything.
You can also control a smart home.
My home isn't very smart. I won't use it for that.
Will it rain today? What's on my calendar? Any messages?
Oh no! Something is wrong with James. He's talking to himself.
How do you spell...
Strange!
Oh, hello, Ginger. What are you doing?
No, what are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm talking to my smart speaker.
Oh, what is a smart speaker?
It's a speaker and I talk to it.
That is strange.
And it answers questions.
It does?
Yes, and it looks things up for me.
By listening to your voice?
Yes, it can control almost anything.
Well, it can't control me.
True. Too bad.
Hello?
All right, friends, today's Monday, so let's go ahead and answer some questions. Here's your first question. What else can you do with a smart speaker? What else can you do with a smart speaker?
The answer to that question is in conversation B. You can check the weather, shop for things, and schedule things on your calendar. Okay, here's question number 2. Would you want a smart speaker? Why or why not? Would you want a smart speaker? Why or why not? Let's go ahead and listen to some answers from some of our friends.
Do I want a smart speaker? Yes, I think I definitely want a smart speaker because I can do many things with it. Maybe if I'm taking a shower, I could listen to music. And then if I don't like the song, I can just say, change the song, and it will play a different song. There are many things that I could do with a smart speaker that would make my life very comfortable. So I think I would want a smart speaker.
Would I like a smart speaker? Well, sure, because they're so convenient. You can tell it to turn on the radio or turn down the radio, or you can tell it to find out what the weather is for tomorrow. They're so great, but maybe I don't want one because they're always listening. I hope they're not finding out some of my secrets. That would be scary.
Oh, would I want a smart speaker? I can barely use my phone. I don't think I should try to use a smart speaker. Although my husband might like one. He's really good at computers and phones and stuff, but not me. I just need somebody to help me figure out how to get this app to work. Are you good at this stuff?
Do I want a smart speaker? Well, sure. Why not? These smart speakers can do it all. They can read the news, play music, they can even tell you the weather. And all you have to do is give it a command. I would love to try out a smart speaker and try all of these cool features. They seem very convenient and easy to use. So yes, I would love to try and buy a smart speaker.
Well, friends, that was fun. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow, right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.